Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We are back with more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm your host, John Mugiwara Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Jap Peanut.
Hey!
And when we last left off, we basically made it a Drink Link focused episode, because not only is it interesting to get to know your characters more, we're headed towards the end of the game, so it's probably better that we get everybody boosted up as best as we can. So right now, we have Chitose totally maxed, and we're on the path to do that for Tomizawa and Adachi. Jungi-han just joined, so he's going to be a while. So we have 2 more Drink Links for both these two. Who's next?
Let's see, Adachi.
Yo, sup, Adachi-san?
Hey! Actually, I talked to the bartender earlier.
Huh? Oh, about Akiko-san's shop. You had him check whether or not it's in Hawaii, right?
Yep, that's right. Turns out he couldn't find anything.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that.
Well, first we had a Sonic Adventure playing in the background of the Drink Link. Now I have Persona 4.
It's not like he combed through every grain of sand on the island.
He's talked to a fair share of people,
Oh,
though. So
the cutscene
honestly,
changed, so it's turned off
I've
now.
pretty much given up already.
We could just have some back nuts. Might be in some kind of secret dungeon. Sometimes you end up finding things after you forgot. Yeah. Last one, maybe?
Sometimes you end up finding what you're looking for after you forget about it. Maybe now
Ooh,
it's
confidence
just at
up.
the right time?
Yeah, I guess.
I wish they would tell you which one
They
you
just
get.
here, and other people have been doing the groundwork for me.
I'll keep an eye out in town, see if there are any jewelry shops around from now on.
Thanks. But there's something I gotta tell you.
What's up?
Oh, Akiko-san might consider me as nothing more than a nuisance.
Why is that?
Well, to tell you the truth, 20 years ago, when the shop got robbed, the police could have prevented it entirely.
Yeah, but the police are the police, so what are you gonna do?
How?
A few days before the incident, the police received a report claiming suspicious individuals were visiting the shop. The person who filed the report was just a high schooler at the time. Akiko-san.
Oh, dang. But there's not much the police can do when you tell them someone's acting suspicious.
Exactly. Even though she came all the way to the station, they couldn't take her at her word. To them, she was just a kid. As for her parents, well, and their daughter took it so seriously that it felt like they were accompanying her just to humor her.
So, because none of the adults believed her, nobody stopped the robbery from happening.
Well, I learned that Akiko-san had stopped by the station before, when I interviewed her after the incident. She told me that a man would visit the shop multiple days a week, but never bought anything. Also said that he'd look around with this hard, intense stare, like he was eyeing everything.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. But not sketchy enough for the police to take action, I guess.
And the best we could do is have more personnel patrolling the area, and even then we couldn't keep it up for days on end. So, because the police didn't do jack squat, a group of thieves broke in days later.
And one of them was the guy Akiko-san mentioned?
Yep. He was their ringleader.
Damn.
At the time of the crime, Akiko-san wasn't in the shop, but both her parents were. They ended up bound and gagged. The 2 of them were lucky to get away with only minor injuries, though the psychological damage took its toll. When all was said and done and the criminals were behind bars, they eventually shut down for good.
Oh man, that's awful.
Akiko-san was pissed the police didn't lift a damn finger. And I don't blame her. She played her best hand, but her folks still ended up in danger.
One for police on our power. So you weren't held responsible for that incident, were you? Most likely did. I
I think that's the better answer.
What exactly did she tell you? You took a report about what happened, right?
Something like, I told you this would happen, but the police refused to believe a word I said.
I can't imagine that was easy to hear.
Oh, when you're a detective, you make plenty of bitter memories. This was just a drop in the bucket.
Then you want to meet Akiko-san To apologize for the incident?
I'm not so sure myself. I just want to know if she's all right, more than anything else. If I didn't happen to be in Hawaii, I never would have even considered it.
Yes, the only way to find out is to actually meet her.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll try to get in touch with my old contacts from back in the day later. You know, ask him if Akiko-san really does run a shop here in Hawaii, or if someone knows someone familiar with it.
Wait, what? You haven't done that yet?
Well, I wouldn't be able to take it if by some small chance her life was in a shambles. That's why I put off the investigation.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Well, you know, after spilling my guts out to you, I feel like I could be a bit more expressive with my feelings from now on.
Glad to hear it. The best way to vent and get it all out of your system is over a few drinks with a pal. Am I right?
Maybe so. Who would have thought?
I'll now perform combo attacks with allies.
Yay. Oh, no. No, not.
So we can either finish off Adachi or continue Tomizawa.
We finished off Chitose, so let's finish off Adachi.
Hey, Adachi-san. What's wrong? I've never seen you this down before.
Oh, you can tell?
Oh,
Good
that's
eye.
where his toy went.
Don't be like that, man. What happened?
Well, you see, I found Akiko-san's shop earlier and decided to swing by.
Wait, hold up. You're talking about that jewelry shop, right? That means she actually opened up her own place here? Why are you so down about that?
Come on, have a seat. Figure I ought to give you the rundown.
What?
I got in touch with someone I knew from back when I was a detective. Had to twist an arm to get him to look into stuff. And that's how I learned that Akiko-san managed to open a shop near Knight Street. I headed over to check out the area myself. That's when I heard about a jewelry shop owned by a Japanese woman.
Damn, you seriously pulled out all the stops, Adachi-san. Even the barkeeper here couldn't track it down.
Oh, where you go?
Well,
You done
you know,
playing
some
already?
things you gotta do yourself. It was stupid
Back
of
under
me
the
to ask him
couch?
to look for a shop that might not exist. Free of charge at that.
Yeah, you had no right to complain about that. Anyway, back up for a sec. Did you get to see Akiko-san?
Yeah, I did. Technically speaking. It seems like the shop's pretty popular with tourists who are in the know. There were a few customers browsing, but only one woman working the floor.
So, was it her?
I could never forget her face, even after 20 years. The moment I saw her, I knew without a doubt it was Akiko-san.
But did she remember you? That's great news. Akiko-san's successful. Seems the reunion didn't go smoothly. Well, because he's sad, so I figured I could read his face.
Seems like your reunion didn't go so smoothly, though. Else, you wouldn't be so down in the dumps, yeah?
Well,
Exactly.
it doesn't matter how it went down. There's no way I left a great impression on her. But that aside, the moment I set foot in her shop, I got a gut feeling that one of the customers was up to no good.
Say what?
So I figured I better keep an eye on him before talking to Akiko-san.
What makes you say he was up to no good?
Well, even though he was facing the jewels, his eyes were always glancing up, like he was checking out where the security cameras were. But Akiko-san didn't notice him at all. She had her hands full with another customer who kept asking to try on stuff.
I don't know, Adachi-san. Maybe it's just your imagination. Is it really that suspicious to look at security cameras?
Well, of course...
Frequently,
that's
yes.
not all. Another thing, he kept making eye contact with some other customers.
Eye contact how?
Well, take a wild guess. It was with the customer Akiko-san was assisting. They were probably pretending not to know each other. One person distracts the employee, and the others take their time scoping out how tight security is. At least half of the customers in the shop at the time must have been in on it.
What's their game then? Were they trying to make off with some necklaces or something?
Nah, not exactly. My gut says they were getting ready for a big heist. The next time they swing by, they'll have a way to shut down the shop's security system and an escape route all planned out.
What? Seriously?
I only left the shop after they did. Stuck around, on the off chance they'd lift something then and there.
At least nothing went down. Yet.
Right. But if they were already scoping out the place, they might strike soon.
Well, if you think something's up,
It's
I
so
believe
pitch
you.
black you can barely see
Yeah, I
him.
figured you'd say that, but I got no proof.
I'm guessing
No
your
one else would
buddy
believe
Cameron
me.
right now.
Yep, he's under the taper.
There's no way the Hawaiian police is gonna get
And he
involved
blends
just 'cause
so
some
well in the
tourist told them
shadows.
to watch out for a gang of robbers. Why would they waste resources mobilizing their officers, especially when they don't even know if a robbery really will happen?
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah, of course I do. Now, if you were in my shoes, what would your next move be?
Best thing to do is warn Akiko-san first, or let's catch the robbers, you and me, or was it in a shot? Or let's shot the contact. Well, the police didn't do shit the last time, so the bottom one's not my answer.
Best thing to do is one Akiko-san first.
Best thing to do is to warn Akiko-san first.
Yep, you got it. Realistically, that's all I can do. Well, after the whole gang left Akiko-san's shop, I managed to speak with her. At first, she didn't recognize me, until I told her
pulling
that
up
I
my
used to be
head.
a Kanagawa police officer. She went pale after that. Then she looked at me with fear, anger, and pure loathing.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, it's not much of a surprise. In her eyes, I'm just another incompetent cop. Akiko-san tried to warn us about the incident, but we still didn't do a damn thing about it. We practically let her folks get robbed. Think about it like this. After 20 years, a former police officer pops up out of nowhere to warn you about an impending robbery. But also consider the fact that this is someone she has history with. I mean, how do you think she reacted?
How did she react?
She was terrified, and on the verge of tears. Thought it was some kind of sick joke. Wouldn't you? I mean, from her point of view, I must have seemed a lot more suspicious than some prospective burglar.
No way, man. Maybe you've got it all wrong.
Nah, I couldn't get a word in with her after that. She chased me out of her shop, pretty much kicked my ass to the curb. Even told me to beat it, or else she'd call the cops on me.
I think I get it now. So that's what's got you down.
I just feel like such a dumbass. I should have stepped into her shoes then. Thought harder about how to approach her.
Calm down, Adachi-san. What's done is done. But Akiko-san's shop is still in danger, right? You gotta tell her that, man.
No, I can't. She won't trust me. The moment she gets a glimpse of me, she'll go screaming for help. There's no way she'll hear me out.
Hey, how about this? Let's wait till she cools her head, and then we hit up her shop. You and me, buddy.
You're tagging along? But why?
Well, I'll talk to her first. Try to clear the air. Once she's calmed down, you can explain everything to her. Anyway, the problem at hand is that Akiko-san hasn't realized her shop's gonna get looted. No way we're standing by and letting it happen, right?
No, we're not. Not a chance in hell.
Good.
It doesn't matter what she thinks of me. What's important right now is her safety.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now you're starting to sound like the Adachi-san I know.
I bet I made a sorry sight. Lost my grip just because my feelings got a little hurt.
Hey man, it happens. I'm sure deep down in your heart, you were actually hoping for a teary reunion.
All right. You had your fun. Knock it off.
Okay. Come on, let's have ourselves another drink. Cool our heads a little.
Seriously, man, I don't have any ulterior motives or anything, so give it a rest.
Relax, dude.
Okay, so that wasn't the end because I think
It's supposed to be a fight.
his knockback chain is actually now stronger. Oh, tell me Zawa still has a couple more left. Let's do all of his next.
Oh, Tommy, you okay? You look kind of upset.
Do I? I guess that's no big surprise.
Hey, do you feel like talking? I'm down to listen.
You can probably imagine what happened. I ended up seeing her.
Okay, so?
Actually happened by accident, kinda. She was just at that same beach, like I'd never seen her before. The rumors were true. She came back to Hawaii only recently. I didn't get close, but it was her, without a doubt.
What? You didn't talk to her?
Couldn't. Marie was there, and her boyfriend was right beside her.
Aww.
Damn it. How did she look, at least?
From what I could tell, she looked great, and they seemed to be very, very close. They were making that beach a paradise, laughing, kissing, staring at each other.
So,
Aw, Tommy, don't make us give you the award.
Well, I mean, when we were together, she seemed happier in other
The
ways.
award that nobody on this channel ever wants to receive. Quack, quack, quack.
Be grateful that she's safe.
You know she's safe now, anyway. You weren't sure she was even alive before, right? That's good.
Yeah, I can take some solace in that. I'd never forgive myself if the worst had happened. But how do I say this? Knowing she's doing so well without me makes it hurt all the more.
Oh, you're not making this
I
easy.
get how you feel.
You do, right?
Say, couldn't you try getting a bit closer, at least? You don't have to settle for a distant glance.
So maybe pull up
but
a chair?
If she and her boyfriend are doing as great as they seem, I'd
I
really
know,
be in the
terrible.
shit. If they catch me following them a few meters behind, Marie will think I've gone totally crazy.
You're not wrong. Okay, time for me to step up and do my part.
Your part?
I'll stroll by the two of them, casual, and I'll feel out the vibes.
You think you could pull that off?
Well, if I just clock them for a few minutes, how hard could it be?
Yeah, sorry, but you couldn't even play it cool enough to get your proposal answered.
Damn, he's got you there.
Well, back to Marie then. What kind of guy was her boyfriend anyway?
Probably in his 40s, clean-cut type. Looks like he's got money.
All right. What else?
Yeah, average build, little on the thin side. No more brains than brawn. He looked nice.
Huge bulge.
How did Marie act with him?
She had acted real goddamn happy.
Right.
That's it. You keep going, don't stop. There's gotta be some way this isn't what it seems like.
I never said we're stopping, Tommy, okay? First of all, we have to be absolutely sure.
Huh?
Look, sometimes it's really hard to gauge how a girl's feeling. If I were you, I'd want conclusive proof her happiness is more than skin deep. Any woman can look happy. It's your responsibility to find out if her face is telling the truth.
Ichiban, you're right. What do you think I should do?
How about we ask the team?
Well, I'm not sure. Tell you what, why don't we ask the others for help?
The others? No way in hell. Anything that has to do with Marie stays between us alone. You got it? Seriously, I'd never live this shit down. This is private stuff.
Sorry, yeah, got it. That's my bad.
Thanks for listening again, Ichiban. Honestly, I couldn't get through this without you.
Hey, I'm here for you. Listening doesn't cost a thing. We're friends after all.
I still got no idea how to proceed, but Marie-wise. No matter what, I know it can't end like this. And I know something else. I got a good, trustworthy friend who has my back.
How's about we drink to that?
Oh, yeah. You really are an easy guy to talk to, bud. Sheesh. That's it, then.
Do not perform combo attacks with allies. Okay, do we actually finish off Adachi now, or do you want to...
Yeah, let's finish off Adachi.
Okay. Yeah, I want this to be the episode we fucking finish these off, so we can move on with the story already.
Kasuga, you got some time to spare?
Don't forget too, we also did say we would do like a couple of sub-story episodes, so
you could have a word with her. That way I can warn her about the robbers.
Finish having the rest of the series go out before Spooky Bones is looking more and more impossible now.
I doubt Akiko-san would hear me out.
Well, there is one other way we could probably do it. If towards the end of September we just get rid of the other, move the other slots to after Halloween, and then just have Infinite Wealth be the only thing on the channel till Spooky Bones, just so it ends.
Besides, when it comes to crime prevention, you're a pro.
Okay.
What do you guys think in the comments? Why don't you let me
I
know?
want things to work out.
It's a decision I could easily go back on if you guys decide one way or the
Too
other.
much pressure, but we have no other option. I'll be counting on you and your sweet.
Would you be okay if there's an Infinite Wealth marathon on the channel till it's over?
Dude,
Or would you be okay with waiting until after Halloween for it to be over? Let me know. Tell me down below right now.
oh, this is it? At long last, Akiko-san's jewelry shop. Must be hard.
Did
to
we
run a
literally walk
business
by
like
this?
in a foreign country.
Right? That's why we got to tighten security. Make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, about that. So no one's just gonna say anything?
Stay calm and listen.
Huh? What's up?
Those guys who just left the shop now, they were scoping out the place before, no doubt. Same guys I saw acting shady.
They were also carrying bags.
Oh God, don't tell me. They already struck.
You didn't see the bags?
I'm gonna check out the situation inside. Mind stalling them for me? There's a chance they snatched some jewelry.
Wait, how much?
It looks like they pilfered the damn place.
No time to think.
Those bags made me think they took everything not nailed down.
Sup, my dudes? Got a sec? So, get this. I heard a real disturbing story around these parts. Apparently, some robbers are targeting the local jewelry stores.
What are you trying to say?
My friend said he saw some real suspicious guys just now. Over at the shop you just left, actually. You think that's true? Did you? You know, did you see anything strange back there?
Ignore him. Let's book it.
Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? What's with all those bags you're carrying? Huh? You wouldn't happen to have any jewels in there, would you?
Just who the hell are you? Kasuga, they're the robbers. Catch them!
Yep, thought so. Roger that. What's with these guys? How's Akiko-san?
They had her tied up, but don't worry. She's safe now.
Great. Now it's our turn to stop him from running away. I'll take you down. The battle is on.
Low lives.
Cool.
It's gonna be a curb stomp. Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, let's
Oh, he's got a shotgun.
Well, I have a katana. He sprays and prays like a guilty Christian.
Oh, I don't know how true this is, but apparently the CEO Grinder says that traffic for the app was up at the city where the RNC convention was held.
I don't need proof. I could just guess immediately. Hell yeah, it was true.
Another one in the bag.
One of the most anti-gay politicians in the state of New Jersey was caught blowing a dude in the New Jersey Turnpike bathroom.
All right. Good to hear.
Oh, is that her?
Yep, that's Akiko-san.
Oh, knew it. Guess that means you've got her to trust you.
Well, something like that.
Adachi-san, Kasuga-san, thank you so much for what you did.
It's fine, Akiko-san. No need to lower your head. I'm just glad you're safe, really. That's all that matters to me.
But I was awful to you. All because I held a grudge over something that happened decades ago. I knew the police did what they could. I knew. But I could never accept it. Not with how things turned out. I guess no matter how many signs point to a crime, there's only so much you can do.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Or if you're a cop, there's only so much that you won't.
Agency now.
Huh?
Adachi Investigative Services, it's called. Lame-ass name aside, he's actually an expert at crime prevention. Like, he'll advise shop owners how to improve their security to keep folks from shoplifting. He's basically a consultant who gives you tips on how to protect yourself and your business.
Really now?
Hey, what's with the sales pitch, Kasuga? It's only gonna put her on the spot.
Oh no, it's fine.
I was right there with him when he built his company from the ground up. Always wondered what got him so motivated.
Oh, okay?
Now it's finally coming together. The reason he's been working so hard. It was to face his regret over being unable to help you and your parents at the time. Even though you told the right people, the police, they still couldn't act when it counted. Time passed, and now here he is, in charge of an organization that can finally make a difference. Well, at least that's how I see it.
Yeah, I should have figured you'd spout off a bunch of BS. Not in front of the person it's about. Come on.
Could it be there's a hint of truth in his tale?
Well, I mean, lots of former officers go into this kind of field. It's nothing special.
Is that right?
When you're a cop, you come to realize there are going to be times when you won't be able to save someone. And to me, you were one of those people. I am so sorry I couldn't help you that time.
No, don't be. Please stop. Everything's fine now.
You guys just keep on apologizing to each other. So, have you overcome 20 years of regret yet?
Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever been happier in my whole life.
To me, you're someone I can't ever thank enough. I owe you so much. Words can't describe how grateful I am. Again, thank you very much.
What a happy ending.
Isn't that great, Adachi-san? And Akiko-san doesn't resent you anymore?
It sure is. But everything that's happened only made me realize that I actually do miss running my own business. It reminded me of how I felt when I first considered starting one.
Well then, in that case...
What?
After we're back in Ijincho for good, how about giving it another shot? Get Adachi Investigative Services back on its feet.
I don't know, it's just...
You're doing everything you can to help me out. That's why next time, I'll be sure to return the favor. If there's anything I can do, just say the word. Well, only if it's cool with you.
Unbelievable. You're willing to go that far for me?
Seriously though, how about it? I mean, you were so fired up starting out. And now I know why you were so motivated. So...
All right, Kasuga, enough. I get where you're coming from. I'll remember every little thing you just said, so don't go forgetting it later, all right?
Hey, you ought to know me by now. I'm not that kind of half-hearted asshole, am I?
True. Thanks, pal.
Tachi's bomb of the team is enhance his skills, so chain attack down enemies more often. No regrets. Yeah, more costumes to choose from now. Happy room. All right, Tommy's next. He's got 2 more of these and we're done, I think.
Hey, Tommy.
Oh, sit down. Get a drink. Have I got a story for you?
Oh, do you now? Oh, I might be in the mood for a story.
Well, here it goes. Things move fast, all of a sudden. Don't freak out. You ready for this?
You're really hyping this up.
Marie's boyfriend and I got to talking, like just him and me. He told me about her.
Yeah? How'd you manage that?
Well, first, Marie's friend gave me some information on him after I asked. His name's Kondo, and he's a professor, I guess. Marine bullshit. You know, ocean stuff. Guy rakes it in, apparently. He's like some top fish guy. Been on TV and everything.
You sure it's not Cujo instead of Kondo?
You think so? I don't know, man. You can't tell someone's character from some...
If you don't get it, Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure eventually became a marine biologist. He became a marine biologist after part 3 when he became an adult.
But I got him alone, started to chat. Get this. I used a fake name. Apparently, he's new to Hawaii, so I offered to show him around.
How the hell?
Apparently his daughter's in a Florida jail.
I had to do it. For Marie's sake. I owe it to her to see what type of guy he is.
All right, so you pretended to be a stranger, spoke to Kondo, and gave him a tour of the city?
He had no goddamn idea. I said I'd buy him a drink, and he came along without a second thought.
See, that was...
I'm not going with the bottom option.
That was slick.
That's nice work, Tommy. You played it cool.
Right? I mean, drinking with Maria's new boyfriend was kind of sickening, but I managed.
Well, I'm sure it was worth it. So what happened? Kondo give you anything useful?
Yeah, I told him I went to the same college Marie did, and that my name's Thomas. I mentioned the place real casually, so he goes, "Oh, that's my girlfriend's old alma mater."
Oh, I get it. So he made Marie the subject of the conversation.
Yep, Kondo said he met Marie in a bad place, just after she left Hawaii. She was working some touristy jobs before she became his research assistant. I mean, actually, Marie always did have a thing for the ocean. I guess, yeah, this makes sense, huh? So, one thing leads to another, and Kondo falls for her. They dated for a year, and then they got engaged.
Okay.
End of the day, I couldn't find a single flaw to exploit in the guy. I'll say this much, though. For some pointy-headed professor, he is a fucking doofus. If I had uncovered some nasty flaw, I might not have been able to stop myself from kicking his ass.
Hey, say that.
You know, right?
God, he is like the best actor in this whole game.
Kondo, the one I'm really hurting is Marie.
Aside from
The fact of the
Nichiban's.
matter is, I'm an ex-con.
He's the funniest.
But Yamai's goon until just recently. Society is never gonna look at Kondo and me in the same way. Seems like my only option is to back down. Hope for Marie's happiness from afar.
From afar, she might be hard to avoid. You're sharing the same city.
Yeah, that brings me to the twist.
Huh?
In just a few days, they're leaving Hawaii. For good this time. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'll never see Marie again after that.
Shit.
Kondo says Marie confided in him. According to her, she has too many bad memories haunting her here. And Kondo's such a moron, he doesn't even know what she's talking about. Marie's chance of a happy life here died with us. She couldn't even bear to say goodbye to me. Fuck it all then. If she needs to forget me, let her. If that's what it takes for her to find peace. End of the road. So concludes the tale of me and Marie.
You'll be a good guy. It's okay to cry if you want. It's okay to cry if you want.
Tommy, if you need to let it out, you should.
And stop. I'm not gonna cry in the bar. I got some dignity.
I know. Don't worry. It's all good.
Appreciate you hearing me out like always. I'll get my shit together, I promise. Till Marie leaves Hawaii again, I just gotta make sure I'm out of sight.
Oh, yeah. I guess so, huh?
Worst comes to worst, I'll pull a fake name again. Good old Thomas. Innocent drinking buddy.
Thomas?
That'd be one hell of a dance. I'd never be able to keep a straight face in your position.
I'd like to see you try.
One more test.
His giggle is so fucking hysterical.
Wherever it takes her.
How can I possibly say no to that? Go where you have to, Marie. Leave the memories behind. I'll be happy for you.
Let me just double check that this is the last one. Yes. Then we can move on already.
Yo, Tommy!
Hey!
Drinking alone again? Can I scooch in?
Absolutely. I was hoping you'd swing by.
Anything new going on?
Nah. I've avoided Marie and Kondo completely since the last time we spoke.
So it goes.
Thomas? Hey, Thomas! It's me.
Oh? Thomas who?
Oh, shit, that's Kondo.
Kondo? Marie's Kondo?
Listen, Ichiban. He only knows me as Thomas. Gotta back me up.
Yeah, sure.
Thomas! Fancy meeting you here. I was just passing by and saw you through the window. Pardon me, are you together?
We sure are! I'm Thomas's friend, Kasuga!
Kondo, nice to meet you. Thomas and I had a drink together the other day. Oh, which reminds me, Thomas, it must be my turn to treat you now, mustn't it?
Shall I take another drink order, Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas! Is he buying?
I'm happy to cover you both, Thomas.
Stop saying Thomas, everyone. Please. Sorry, Kondo-san. I'm busy right now. Some other time, yeah?
Oh, well, that's fine. Why don't you give me your number? I told you before, I'm sure Marie would love to meet you. She was beside herself when I explained how this kind stranger showed me around town.
Oh, that sounds great. No, but my number's,
Have I offended you somehow, Thomas? I certainly didn't mean to.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, Kondo, can we talk outside for a minute?
Oh? What for?
Actually, I thought that was her.
This bar is lousy with eavesdroppers, you know?
Yeah, nosy types.
Excuse me. Watch your step, young man.
Huh? Fuck you say to me?
Whoa, easy, easy. My friend Kondo is very sorry. That's what he meant.
What? You saw Thomas? They strode right into me. In fact, it seemed rather deliberate. Next thing you know, they'll be shaking us down.
Hey, buddy. No need to cause more trouble, right?
Just stand back. It might shock you, but I'm a black belt in karate. Yeah.
What are you doing? Man, aren't you getting married soon? Don't get caught up in this. You want Marie to suffer through that again?
Again? What's this again?
Cuz all three of you need to shut the hell up. And this guy needs to apologize. Let's get that wallet out, jerk off. My patience is only getting more expensive.
We got it, okay?
I actually like that line. My patience is getting more expensive.
These thugs have no right to anything of mine.
I'm about to take your head off too, bro.
Just listen to him, Kondo-san. Tomi's only trying to help you out.
Huh? Tony?
Oh.
Ichiban, you fucking idiot!
Let us handle this, okay? You stay back.
Yo, dumbass! I'm that karate jerk-off's boss, got it? You come settle up with me.
Thomas!
Clear out of here, Kondo, and don't come find me again.
This is my quarrel, not yours.
Tell Marie that Thomas wishes her well, all right?
We got it all from here. Stay safe, Kondo-san.
No more jowling, assholes. Time to make you bleed.
Time to make you bleed.
Okay, you asked for it. Let's go.
Never gets up.
Ready as I'll ever be. Cool. It's you and me! Let's go, let's go.
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
Win to be proud.
Now scram while you still can.
Jesus, that's a lot of money for those freaks.
Oh, I kind of feel bad it came to this.
Hey, dummies, quit running that scam. We'll always be around to kick your ass. And karate jerk-off never sees any of you again. You got it? Is that clear? Kondo-san, God damn it. How many times do I have to tell you to get lost, man?
Thomas.
I'm not whoever it is you think I am. Just small-time ex-Yakuza, okay? Why don't we move on from each other's lives? It'll be better for us both.
But
But nothing! This is the last thing I'm ever gonna say to you.
Huh?
Okay, Kondo-san. From now on, every stupid risk you take comes back to Marie. So like just now, getting into some needless fight, all it'll do is cause her pain. So maybe you get seriously injured. Or they do. Maybe the police come and smash your whole life to bits. You are lucky enough not to be living for yourself anymore. You have someone by your side. So, please?
All right. I understand.
Thank you. Another day, another mess I drag you into, Ichiban. Sorry.
No sweat.
You know, Marie is everything to me. Same as she was to you, I reckon. Although, until now, I couldn't have known how sincere your feelings were, Thomas. Or, well, Tomizawa-san.
What'd you call him?
What the hell's going on?
I hired these young men before coming.
Oh.
A little accident in our heated exchange, arranged in advance. Thank you, boys. Meet me where we said earlier, and you'll receive full compensation.
Sure thing, Mr. Kondo. Whew. These guys were no joke, though.
Kondo, I don't understand.
He electrocuted me and the other one breakdanced on my face.
This is all a sort of test, Tomizawa-san. Do you recall the circumstances of our first meeting? Your offer to help me when I was lost?
Yeah?
What you mistook as an opportunity to assist me of your own volition was simply a performance. Because, in fact, by that time I already knew of you. Marie's former partner, falsely imprisoned in a random act of injustice.
You're kidding.
Marie told me Hawaii was home to one profound regret. Of course, that's none other than you, Tomizawa-san. She didn't want to leave without saying goodbye.
So, Marie knows that I talked to you?
Yes. I couldn't very well deny her request to see you again before our departure. However, your underworld connections, that Yamai fellow in particular, was worrying to me. Quite a pickle. My dear Marie deserves to see whomever she likes. Yet I feared that she'd expose herself to danger in doing so.
And so you decided to play us like chumps? Because Tomi needed his metal tested?
Yes. I can only hope you'll forgive me. Understand, Marie's safety was in question.
I guess I got no real leg to stand on here. I was lying to you, too.
So, Kondo-san, what's your verdict on Tomi after all that?
Tomizawa-san, I realize, has no reason in the world to care for me. Let us not mince words. He is still in love with my fiancée. Despite that, however, he was willing to shield me from violence at a cost of his own well-being. For Marie's sake, anyway. Again, Tomizawa-san, I ask that you forgive my part in this farce. You are a respectable man.
Is that his wife?
Who's that?
Marie?
Mind if we give him a few, Kondo-san?
Yo,
Oh, we don't get to hear the conversation?
hanging out, Ichiban?
Yeah. So, Marie will be able to leave without any regrets now?
I think so. Kondo's not as much of a doofus as he seems. She said in so many words.
That's good.
And she's happy. I could tell. That's the best I can ask for.
Guess so.
I owe you a lot, Ichiban. And once again, you have seen my ass through hell.
What's that mean?
And before I met you, leaving Yamaya's outfit was just a dream. And I never would have seen her again. My last chance would have slipped right by.
Yeah, I didn't do that much.
There's nothing I can say to express how grateful I am. So just drink all you want. It's on me.
Problem is,
No.
I know your financial situation too well. How about one?
Oh!
Thanks for the treat, but I know
If
you're
you
poor.
insist.
Bartender, hear that? I'll take a glass of your finest.
I see. Coming right up.
Is that okay, Tommy?
Of course it is. You worried about me? Hey, Tap Jock. I'll have the same.
Oh, you're damn stubborn.
Times like this are when good drinks are worth it. Seriously. Thank you, Ichiban. You've changed my life for the better.
Cheers!
There, no more drink links till we bond with Jungi-han a bit more. Letting go.
No.
You have more costumes in the Happy Room. Well, I think next time was an appropriate time to continue the story. What do you say?
Oh, definitely. Next time on the super bonus round.
So thank you guys again so much for watching. So thanks for bearing with us with the drink links. I wanted to see the end of these characters' arcs up until the story actually concludes them. So next time we're gonna go into District 5 and maybe we'll
Hopefully
fight.
sober up.
Maybe we'll find maybe we'll find Danny Trejo again. All right, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.